feeling? What's going through your mind right now?
Well, the most important thing is how Michelle's feeling. And after going through such a long and arduous journey, sunshine is coming out, right? And so our feeling is quite clear that the rule of law must be respected. And just because you have a badge or a black robe, you can't deny the fact that this was wrong from the beginning. And when I listened to the prosecutor speak today, he basically confirmed that. It's a waste of time, it's a waste of money, it's a waste of energy. We have the habeas and the petition for appeal to focus on. We're going to focus on that, and we're going to have victory, and Michelle's going to walk out of here. And I think he spoke for us.
When you talked with Michelle today, obviously after recess, I saw the door open. She kind of quickly waved to you guys, giving you a thumbs up. What's her feeling right now after this dismissal?
Well, her feeling is this. She understood from the beginning that when you face injustice, it takes a lot of bravery. But the problem is that we can't do it by ourselves. So when she saw her family here, this is what it takes. It takes your family standing behind you. And so when she saw that, she said, I can fight. I can fight because they're here fighting with me. And she was so happy to hear that. She was a little bit hesitant about doing a jury trial in this contempt, but as the prosecutor stated, we have a right to it. I spoke to him this morning and I said, we're going to pick that jury, we're going to go forward, and we're going to do it now. And then he said, I'm going to dismiss it. And I said, it sounds good to me.
For the family, when you heard that this was getting dismissed today, what was that like for you? Obviously a long journey for all of you as well.
Well, there was a real impact for us. You know, we have been suffering for so many years with this injustice, and we know that my daughter is innocent, and we decide to bring somebody like Darnell, a real lawyer, to defend us, at least in this contempt case that was ridiculous to us. I think that today it shows that a light is on the horizon, and we are step by step going to find the truth and her liberation.
Darnell, you said your next focus is on the appeal. Can you talk about what that's going to look like?
Yeah, so as everyone knows, we have a great team of people working on the appeal and also on the habeas. And I think what's most important is that we all work in a concerted effort. So this was my job to work on this contempt, and I'm sure they're celebrating these victories as I celebrate their victories. So as we get a new appeal, new trial, I'll be continuing to work with the team. So again, it's step by step, and we're very, very, very pleased today that we're getting one step closer to justice. Because we know that something went wrong here, and that Michelle Troconis should not be in jail for what happened with photos and his family before her. And it's not good when you say she probably would have been involved. She could have possibly, we've seen it in the Karen Reed trial. That's what the closing argument is about. And I think in this case, they did that. Possibly, she could have, maybe. And now she's in jail for all these years. She has a family, she has a daughter. And then we need her to be out of jail with her family and not sitting in jail taking the responsibilities or the punishment for what photos and his people did. That's not right. We don't sleep good at night knowing that that's the case.
This is the first time we're seeing you since last Friday when we heard about the Kent Mulvaney verdict. What's your reaction to that as you talk about photos you listen to people?
Yeah, so I was very clear with the Mulvaney situation, and my thing was that when a prosecution brings a case that serious against Mulvaney or Troconis, I don't care who it is, when they bring a case to say you conspired to commit murder, that moment you should never ever turn around and say, oh, we don't have the evidence, we can't prove beyond a reasonable doubt, because you can't undo what you've done. We shouldn't sleep at night with the Mulvaney situation. We can't sleep at night with this situation. But you should remember, if they lock you up and they say that they have a case against you, they damn sure better have one. Because it ain't good enough to go a year later and say, Your Honor, we can't prove this beyond a reasonable doubt. So, oops. Our lives demand more than oops. And so Michelle is in jail for a bigger oops. And we need to un-oops the oops.
And I will add that to me, all these things looks like a selective prosecution since the beginning, and we don't accept that, and we are going to fight this.
Because
The truth is new.
and he's absolutely right. If they would have, the thing you gotta understand, if they would have put Mahaney on trial before Michelle, that verdict would have been the same. These people were played on, their emotions were played on. They put all that money. It's an investment. They put all that money on Michelle. If they had put it in Mahaney, he would be in jail. So, like Carlos said, it's selective. Who's gonna go for? Who makes better press? Who should we hold more responsible? And now we say, oh, we ran out of money. We ran out of money. So we can't be doing a selective prosecution. This was a photo deal. He killed himself. He took the easy way out. And even if you think that she might have known something, she was not. There was no evidence that she conspired to kill this lady. There's no evidence that she had a motive to kill this lady. And you can't just select who you want to do this to.
And taking my witness to trial was inconvenient for them. And they knew that. And probably they want to use it for the next process, but we don't know that. We leave that the questions.
I just want to say thank you for everybody who's been supporting Michelle, because everywhere I go they say free Troco, and so we need our turtle boys down here like Karen Reed, and to continue the groundswell because we're heading in the right direction. So we want to thank you for your support.
And also I want to congratulate and give my gratitude to my team, my friends, the advocate people here from Connecticut, and also to my daughter, my 4 daughters that have been working on this case since day one, and my ex-wife, Maricela. And my daughter, she's the her triumph today.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hey, can I get a flip?